It looks like we're about to go live now, so welcome everybody once again to the presentation of VanillaTV versus eXtv. This is the big show match, the third map of this massive show match, Highlander Styly. My name is Agro, and joined today by RuskeyDoo.
Hello there, and did you just see Byte's rollout? He jumped perfectly into the tree. I don't know if you meant to do that.
I'm not certain that's entirely deliberate. The shoutcasting today will be a little bit peculiar from what you guys might be used to. We are, of course, both from Quitscast, the Team Fortress 2 podcast. We are distinguished, if by nothing else, from the fact that we cannot hold a serious conversation for more than a few seconds.
Exactly. We will tangentially start talking about what we covered. We covered rabbits for a time. We went on a large beer tangent.
That was the most epic beer tangent. I mean, admittedly, largely that beer tangent was produced by eXtine himself.
Yeah, I think we kind of led him astray. Maybe in future casts he'll start just going off on one and not actually talk about TF2, like we're not doing right now.
Well, there was some sort of exchange here that happened in the mid. I think I saw a heavy shooting a medic at some point.
Yeah, well, see, here's the thing, right? This is Lakeside. It's a King of the Hill map. Now, the commentary on King of the Hill maps will be, and there's a load of people running towards that point in the middle, and some of them got dead, some of them haven't got dead.
Some of them are still, like,
some
alive.
of them are capping.
There's a cap. The cap has definitely taken place. In fact, we've got a sniper up on the point at the moment. We were talking a few moments before the actual round started about how this map is just a sniper's joy, a sniper's playground. And I'm wondering if, well, Warden actually looks like he's got a headshot on Dr. Shadowpuppet. Dr. Shadowpuppet, of course, playing medic for eXtv's team. Dr. Shadowpuppet goes down. That basically means that there is going to be no offensive push anytime soon.
Yeah, eXtv looking in a bad place right now. They've lost a lot of people, and they're just not looking to be pulling it back right now. Okay, guys, what you gotta do? Stay near spawn, get a good herd of you together, and then go in. Ooh, they've gone to crits though. That's exciting.
It will be exciting if they can pull it off, if they can stay alive long enough, but it looks like maybe they've been spotted. And in fact, well, I don't know, medic is now on fire. Maybe it's enough. Oh, well, it's certainly enough to cause the Uber.
Yeah,
Uber
Fixxxer
has
caused
been
the
popped.
I think that was probably called over the comms, because the medic wasn't looking, and Fixxxer was just homing in for that stab.
Unless Skyride's got eyes in the back of his head, you could well be right on that. And without having that Uber overriding over it, if they are running, as you say, crits. Are they running crits? Yes, they are running crits. Yeah. So long as that medic can stay alive, they're going to have crits a long time ahead of Uber being ready. And in fact, now I think we've just seen, yep, Skyride has died.
Okay, wait a second. As a main heavy, why Tomislav? Why? Explain this to me, why? Why would you do that?
Well, talking about whys, just watching a beautiful exchange there between Demoman playing for eXtelevision. Is that Byte? Byte pulling it out of the air, just flew right in, dropped a couple of stickies, took out the medic. It was a pretty rough fight there, but that was the Uber gone.
He dropped as well. He had crits, so he couldn't really do anything about it, which is very sad.
He could blow his crits, but it wouldn't really do him any good.
No, although it mean he didn't drop, and that seems to be a big thing for a lot of people.
To not drop?
Well, you see, I was having this conversation earlier today that I think if you're going to be the best medic you can, then you're going to drop a few Ubers, like more than if you're playing slightly bad. You see what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, say you've got Uber charge, right, and then someone comes in, and your appraisal of the situation is you've got a 10% chance of dying, or you could use an Uber in a kind of slightly lame situation. You want to hang on to that. You want to, like, take that chance. You want to stay alive. You want to risk dropping.
Well, that's the thing, because if you find yourself in a situation where you've used your Uber, and the only thing you can do is run away because there's no one left to heal, well, actually, at least you can start rebuilding your Uber as soon as you see one of your teammates. You don't have to wait for yourself to respawn.
True. But if, say, it's the case of a soldier's jumped, you've got your entire team there, there's not that much chance of you dying, then if you hang on to it and use your Uber in a good situation later, that's more valuable than just popping it so that you don't get someone saying, oh, you dropped. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're better off being alive than being dead.
Well, yeah, but if the chances are that you're not going to die, yeah?
Well, talking about not dying, that was the most bizarre scenario I've seen for a very long time.
Entirely.
Medic and Heavy on the VanillaTV team run out onto the point, find that there's no one left to kill. They go their separate ways. Separate ways? Why on earth do they go their separate ways? And each one of them gets destroyed by two of the eXtv guys. I don't think I've seen anything more pointless. Talking about pointless manoeuvres. Byte is dropping in now. Oh no, this is Solly dropping it. Oh, go on.
That's just a call from the Source TV saying, "Oh, they're off on one. They're doing a podcast, not a cast, guys."
Losing it. You're losing the audience, guys. Well, anyway, this is back into the match at the moment here. There seems to be a huge exchange going on. Lucky Luke assisting in Fixxxer, taking down Chaplain. And it just seems to be a bit of an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth at the moment. It doesn't seem to be any real sense that either team is owning this point, although having said that, eXtv dropping a couple of stickies on the point, just willing these guys, willing VanillaTV to jump in there so they can die in sweet, sweet time. Pyro looking after Medic on eXtv. These guys are actually starting to work together pretty slickly. The push is going in by VanillaTV, but it doesn't seem to be committed by anyone. Not the entire team up there. Well, having said that, now the entire team is up there. But Maidos and Fixxxer finishing these guys off. They did not even begin to see it coming.
That crits did work. I like that a lot. This is a very, very nice match to have crits on. I'd say on this one it is a definite counterpart to the Uber. I wouldn't say it's better, but I'd say on a lot of maps it's kind of like a cheeky approach that you can use to catch people out. On this one, it's completely legitimate. It is as good.
Yeah, we were talking a few seconds ago about, well, do you know, I was actually thinking that was it. That was the map over and done with. But it looks like it's going to be flipped over onto the blue team. They've actually got this point now. They've got to hold it for 40 seconds. All the eXtv guys have to do is cut the points and they've won. Yep. But 33 seconds, 32 seconds to go.
Well, they just need to regroup and just do a concerted push. It's too easy at this stage of the game just to kind of stagger onto the spawn and try and get it and go in dribs and drabs. That's really not what you want.
No matter how effective you are on your particular drib and drab push, there's always going to be another few guys coming in behind you. So really got to make effective use of that time. Engineer's got a little mini sentry up there. We've talked about how ineffective those minis are, but they can do a bit of nibbling. And if the rest of your team is dedicated towards holding them off, then it can be effective. Looks like VanillaTV get the points. So
we're playing to, is it 2-3 or best of 3?
I believe it's the first to 3.
First to 3, okay. So, and this is the decider, so this is looking pretty close to me. That one was not like the other maps where I'd say one team had a clear advantage at any point.
No, it really was down to the wire. I mean, not really seeing either team dominating the other. There is a fairly brutal exchange taking place on mid at the moment. Heavy and Medic are being, well, slaughtered, I'm going to say. I mean, it's really sort of Heavy... Sorry, Medic and Skully versus Medic and Heavy. Heavy actually gets taken down. huhy doing his work. As a Skully. Is that correct? huhy is the Skully?
I'm going to say yes. I'm not really sure, but sure, why not? Yes, let's do it. In fact, huhy is the one name I can't see due to a massive http dot blah blah blah. So yes, by powers of deduction, it must be huhy.
He's the one with the little blue icon in front of his name. That's huhy.
Yeah, done.
Yeah, huhy being immensely effective. In fact, we're just speaking to Greg and Zebbosai before this match kicked off, and the two of them have changed roles. So Greg actually getting a couple of nice little stabs in there.
Has he in fact been dead ringing much? Because I'm thinking if he is going to like take a slug of vodka after every time he dead rings, his game should probably decrease, like in skill level
he
as we go on.
He should definitely be getting significantly more sloppy, shall we say, with those backstabs. But when has backstabbing had anything to do with being anywhere near the back of your opponent? So,
well, you have to be in the vague vicinity of the back of your opponent, right?
Yeah, within the same server, I'd say.
Yeah, that's a safe bet.
When talk about within the same server, amazing opportunity missed by Greg there. He was in the heat of the battle was about to uncloak behind the medic. Now I don't know where he's got to right now, but he has taken Kip out. Kip playing the role of the engineer. Maybe we'll see him teleport in. Maybe he won't.
I'm not seeing much in the way of sentry gun play on this one. Normally, wrangled sentries are a very dominant force on this map, but I'm not seeing a whole lot of that.
Well, they're playing mini sentries and they're plopping them in the midpoints. It doesn't seem to be much point in using the minis. Wow. Twitch John, this is TwitchTV's John H. Probably one of the single most influential and powerful people in this match at the moment. Doing an amazing headshot. Really staking his claim to this side of the server.
Yeah, not many of Vanilla up right now. I don't think they're going to hold this one.
Do not either. I think they can pretty much safely say that this certainly this next few seconds, certainly this point for the next few seconds at least, will go over to eXtv. This is what we saw, a perfect reflection of the first match.
Greg went and got himself a medic kill. Wow, in the middle of the entirety of the eXtv team, he managed to sneak in there and get the stab. Bravo, sir. Bravo.
Which is exactly what you want. That's the only job a spy really needs to have.
Yeah, if you kill
Take out that medic and change the team.
Again, I'd say on this map, you can take out snipers and that's enough of your job, depending on how good the enemy sniper is. Just because that's how dominant snipers are on this map. I hate snipers on this map. Have you guessed that yet?
A little bit of deduction on my part has made me realise that there may be a possibility that you do not lose any love for snipers. In fact, VanillaTV getting their stuff back together again, actually denying eXtv any chance to sort of roll out into this mid area.
But they still didn't have the point, that's the thing.
Oh, but they have gone crits!
Oh,
Crit stickies lying all
but the medic's in a
over
bad
the place. Medic's on his own.
Down.
Medic goes down. Wow, eXtv's medic is now able to retreat back to a point where he is he's safe.
Yeah, Shadow Puppet's almost got Uber as well. Very nice. In fact, is that Uber or crits? It's full on Uber.
It's a full-on Uber. It doesn't actually seem to have anyone to Uber on it. Heavy has just emerged. He's going to be doing a bit of healing, a bit of sharing the love, and I think it will not be long before he runs out and does some damage with that Uber.
Yeah,
Heavy.
they're just getting numbers together for the push. Although, you know, you've got Uber, guys. The time is now.
I was going to say, Greg, where are you, man? This is where we need you. Sorry, unbiased.
I don't know. I think because eXtv looked like the underdogs early, I think I've ended up rooting for them.
Well, it's hard to tell. In fact, there goes the Uber. It has been popped. Dr. Shadow Puppet decided to save his own skin. There was a couple of stickies floating around, and I guess he figured a little bit unsafe for him to be lying around, not doing any damage. But popped the Uber, and I guess the Uber is now changed. It's gone into the hands of.
It was a good call.
VanillaTV.
They got the point for it. That's what you want out of an Uber. If you get Uber, get the point. You can't ask for much more than that.
I want a pony.
You want a pony from your Uber?
Yeah, every single Uber. I want a pony.
Jesus. What would you do with all of them? How big's your house?
I have a ranch. I'd like.
To be fair, you could sell ponies at that rate, and
speaking of crits, there I think there was definitely sticky crits coming in, but looks like it's not a great day to be a medic.
Yeah, eXtv doing a very nice job of holding this one.
I was going to say, VanillaTV are not going to be able to pull this back. I would be very surprised.
You say that as they start to count the points.
Yeah, that's one. That's really it's the curse of the caster.
Is this one of those casters' rules? Don't call it.
Yeah,
because
soon as you try and call a play, you can guarantee the opposite will happen.
Although, what did I say about wrangled minis? Look at this, covering that point, hosing it veritably.
Yeah, but it's only over the mini. I mean, like you say, there's only so much damage you can do with that mini. Seeing that spy come in, Fixxxer, Fixxxer earning his place on the team. 1, 2, 3, there he goes. He's doing some real damage.
Oh, this is a scramble right now. But I think eXtv are going to hold it. There we go.
There he goes. Just ran out of time. So that's what, 1-1?
Yeah, it is. Oh god, I'm hearing the whip again.
Commander's SND_reset, I think. SND_restart. Anyway, we are now back into the middle again. Looks like everyone is pushing in to try and get that point. Looking at the scout for VanillaTV, just got himself a nice big rocket placed right in the back of the neck. Looks like it's going to be Solly on this sniper deck. Medpack is up there, but looks like huhy got Dranearian right in the eyes. So huhy is one of the few remaining members of VanillaTV. Looks like crits have actually been blown there on Byte. Not certain that it was that effective, but
Skyride escaped, I think. Did he? Where's he gone? I can't find him. Wait, no, not Skyride. Did Dr. Shadow escape?
Dr. Shadow, I don't know. He's gone off the side of my screen. No, he's alive at the moment, but I don't know whether or not it's a result of
he lost his
play. There's a Pyro just checking, doing a bit of spy checking on the point. Found himself a good bit of spy leather. So a bit of spy timber, maybe even. So looks like the exchange is happening amid once again. The eXtv, despite having lost the first push, are jumping in full force. Everybody, absolutely everybody, trying to cap that point 9 times. Of course, it does not go any faster than 4, but it's they're all nicely bunched together, and it's a good time to be pushing forward. We've got the Pyro, of course, kind of nibbling forward, and he's found himself a really fast way to die.
It's interesting that I don't think eXtv are really winning the DM battle, but they just seem to be getting more time on the point. They seem to be much more focused on the goal in this particular map.
I think there may be a certain degree of alcohol playing a role in this. Certainly the skills and tactics have changed quite dramatically.
Yeah, as you say that, Byte jumping in with, I believe, a caber on the heavy. Didn't work out too well, did they?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know, we're looking at Pyro running up behind, where he expected the enemy team to be, but he's trying to get a backstab on a Pyro there. Didn't really work out for him, but he didn't really die either, so he says right up to the moment that a random, and I don't know whether that was deliberate or not, but a random bullet from the gun of Maidos, from the gun of eXtine, just rips him a new one, so not so much use as you think you are there, Greg.
Ooh, good crits. And yep, that was heavy medic combo going down. Oh, but Lucky Luke coming from behind!
As he
Vanilla's medic.
Well, I'm not going to say it. Not going to say it. There was a beautiful handoff of wow, my brain has gone too much. I was going to say there's a sandwich. huhy seems to be paddling in the air a little bit.
Yeah, walking in the air for a little while.
Walking in the air.
Yeah, indeed. Oh no, he's back in the game. It's all good.
He's no longer walking in the air. Yep. Well,
rocket jumping in the air? Not really.
Not so much. Dr. Shadowpuppet, slightly unexpected manoeuvre there, walking out with the Pyro. I'd have kind of expected to see him with a few more supporting classes before he made a bit of attacking manoeuvre. It's not really paid off for him. There was a certain amount of exchange in mid, and he lost his life for it, so no one was really surprised.
I think at this point, endurance may be coming into a bit of a factor here.
Yeah, that's... we have been playing, I don't know, we've been casting for a while now. The games these two guys, these two teams have been playing has been going on for quite some time. I think we started around about 2, maybe 3 hours, maybe 4 hours, no, about 3 hours ago.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
I do feel I'm becoming one with my chair somewhat.
I'm definitely at the stage now where I appreciate an opportunity to not be pressing down my left shift.
Wait, is that your talk button?
That is my talk button.
Good God, man.
Explains a great deal, I'm sure.
But wait, anyway, TF2, there's a game going on.
There is a game on TF2. There's it's a huge exchange taking place. This is eXtv reclaiming mid, almost completely unchallenged as well. Don't know quite whether VanillaTV just said, "Oh, just give him one. Just give him one. Let him have this one. We'll get him again." Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
Indeed. Byte is definitely winning winning that recent exchange there. He's taken out a couple of guys with his sticky awesomeness. And looks like there's going to be a little bit of a push back onto mid. Greg, wow, 1-2 backstabs. I think at this point we're seeing the effects of the Pyros not hanging out with the medics, and the team's really not sticking together. Spy should not be getting that many kills.
I think this is becoming DM, just pure DM. And that's fair enough, really.
Whatever it takes to win at this point. They've got 30 seconds to hold this point before they can claim ownership. Looks like crits have been blown, which is a little bit peculiar.
Wow. huhy getting some big kills with that, lovely.
Yeah, Skyride is actually supporting his team really very well at the moment. Jumping between them, getting the heals up as needs to be done.
Very nice forward hold by Vanilla there. That's just what you want to do. Take it to those the house side battlements. Very hard to crack.
Yep, forces them round the right hand side, and again that's not a great path. It kind of reduces to three weeks to 1.
This could be the decider. If Vanilla take this, then that is it. Done deal. They win the series. And they take home the prizes. There aren't any prizes out there.
There's no series.
It's not a series. Well, it's a series of games.
It's just a series of games.
Yeah, that's the series.
Well, they've retained the honour. Oh my goodness. Watching Greg just stroll up to that heavy, tap him on the back with a slight buffalo, with a slight butterfly knife.
What were you going to say, buffalo?
A slight buffalo.
Buffalo.
I'm watching Greg again. What is he going to pull out? Is he going to try and get for the ultimate kill? Spy on Spy. That's one of them. That's one of them.
Crits on Byte. Needs targets. He's critsing a mini sentry. That totally learned that mini sentry.
No, not going to do him any good.
No. Oh, and Skyride in trouble. Oh, he's running and he's down. I think this is switching again. eXtv looking quite strong at this particular point. What about Byte coming from behind? Guessing there.
No comment.
Can't complain.
Well, get laid out.
Byte inserting his sticky load. No, never mind.
No, well, expressing his dominance from behind. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever it was, it didn't work out for him. So,
it wasn't good.
VanillaTV, I don't know, there's actually probably the strongest exchange they've had in terms of player versus player at this point. It really is sort of all gung-ho at the moment. These two teams are actually battling it out. As you said, a little bit DMy, a little bit sort of deathmatchy. It's
everyone's trying to kill everyone.
Let's see who can kill who with the big shiny things. Byte has done his usual trick of sticky jumping in on his own and dying.
Fixxxer got a medic pick there. Very nice. And let's have a look at this. No, there's a crits cast. Crits cast? A crits Krieg. 75% of the way there for eXtv.
That could do some real damage, especially if it lands or it blows at a time when a target is a series of targets in play.
Greg gets the mad with a butter knife. Ouch.
Oh, wow. That's gotta hurt. There's not much you can say about that.
How much does he have to drink for butter knifing a mad?
Well, I think if we can do it with a wooden spoon next time, I think you'd be down the pub buying everyone pints, I imagine. Vanilla are hanging out in this little pond area in-house. Just waiting for the moment when Uber is 100% and they can go out and... Oh, no, Quits is 100%.
Yep.
Although, Spy emerged on the screen and lasts for almost a few seconds. So not only are they owning the points, but they're kind of deliberately kind of hanging out there.
They're starting to look quite comfortable, really. They haven't been taken out in a while. There's Byte critting in again, taking out the position that eXtv had.
Literally as Skyride gets taken down.
Yeah.
Literally literally as you said it. Skyride goes down. Skyride.
We just got to
stop
calling stuff, haven't we? As soon as I'm like, yeah, they're comfortable on the point, eXtv can go and take it. And as soon as eXtv are taking it, they stop taking it. Oh my god. Guys, right. If you could just do what I say, then that'd make casting stuff really easy.
Exactly. Yeah, just listen to what we're saying and do it, yeah? In fact, this is the scrappiest match I've seen of Highlander for many, many a long day.
Indeed, and well,
it's like
Vanilla
who spawned,
like,
let's all jump in.
Yeah, Vanilla, although eXtv got the point, they didn't really, they were people piling in, there was no substance to it. Where was the holding a solid position?
Yeah.
Good game, guys.
Well, this is really, I mean, I'm saying this is actually down to the last 10 seconds. If Vanilla are able to hold on to this for 10 more seconds, they will be walking away with the heads held in the upright and high lofty
Jeff,
position.
Get on point, Jeff, yes! Kill everyone, Jeff!
That's it!
You can do it!
Jeff
Pyro!
can totally do it! Oh, it doesn't count if you're not alive.
Oh, the spy, come on, Fixxxer, get back on there.
Yep.
Oh wait, no, he's biding his time, he knows he's got a second, didn't work.
I was gonna say, not quite the second he was after. Looks like there are now more players on the scene.
Oh my god.
4 times, now down to none.
No, this is done. This is a done deal, they don't have this.
This has got to be done. Right, that's it, absolutely. Time up.
Oh my.
Well done, ladies and gentlemen. First of 3, it looks like VanillaTV will be taking not only this last map in the epic adventure that was the Highlander VanillaTV versus eXtelevision. Not only do they get the map, but by the sounds of things, they get the entire evening.
The casters are the hope of Europe now.
What was that?
We may lose in every TF2 field except caster matches. Yeah.
Woohoos!
I'm celebrating. Don't know about you.
I've got a large glass of wine and I'm currently supping on it. Congratulations, one and all.
Euro's best. Woo!
I'm spent. That's it. That's all I've got.
That was an epic and amazing adventure, guys. A few words before we close it up. Comedian's on mute.
We're so good. We're the best. Yeah. Euros.
I'm a little bit drunk is probably the best way to put it.
Although despite that, you did get quite a few little picks. In fact, going into a crowded group of eXtvians and inserting your butter knifery glory.
Yeah, I just got lucky, I guess. So Stark was watching me just drink loads of drinks, and then when that happened, yeah, I don't know how. I'm pretty drunk.
I'm wondering exactly how you manage the drinking and the moving of the mouse and the keyboard. So either way, regardless of your actual skills or your points, you certainly deserve a great big hearty cheer of congratulations. Well done.
That's British modesty. Oh, well, it was nothing really. Just they jumped onto my knife. It just happened. I don't really know.
Well,
we
thank
just
you very much, guys. Thank you for
Snap
casting.
their heads off their necks. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah. Indeed. So, yow.
Yow.
Is there an appropriate yow for this occasion when you know that you've been destroyed by your VanillaTV comrades?
Oh, yow.
Yes,
Oh.
I think that is the yow.
Yow.
Oh, yow.
My heart goes out to that yow. That's a lonely yow walking down the street in the rain without a raincoat. Poor little bugger.
No, it was good. It was fun. I mean, I guess this Byte was pretty correct in his prediction on Dranearian. I guess I turned out to be pretty correct in my prediction. I mean, I was hoping that we were going to take upwards. I knew that was our best chance format wise, map wise. Was glad that we took that one. But Lakeside. I mean, it turned into a good one, and it was close. We had some close rounds. But, Vanilla DM, too strong, Byte too strong. And, Koth is, really comes down to the charge usage, whether it's Uber or crits, and they had a better use of that on this map. So, big ups to him.
You guys tried anything? Flick around, maybe switch between Uber and crits. I did see a number of crits medics in action there.
Yeah, we went back and forth. I mean, when Project X, which is the UGC Silver team that some of the eXtv staff is on, when we played this map, we practiced basically crits all week, and we played against crits medics. And then the enemy team's medic went Uber and just kind of threw us for a loop, and they were just stuffing us with Uber, and wasn't very good. So, I mean, kind of like standard thought is that Kritzkrieg on Koth is standard and is what should be used. But, you know, Uber's pretty good to mix in there. We can drag eFFl into this channel if you want another voice from our crew.
Definitely, guys.
Do it.
eFFl, I think I may have been calling eFFl FE for the last 2 hours, so apologies again for that. How was it playing Pyro?
Oh, it's fantastic. It's the best way to play TF2. If you haven't tried
I can
it, you definitely
heartily
have to.
agree with you there. Pyro is, of course, the best class to be playing in Team Fortress 2.
Pyro circle jerk.
I noticed on the first map there on upwards, you whipped out your home wrecker after being defeated and destroyed in the first round. Is that something you decided to support the engineer?
Oh yeah. I usually play Pyro a lot more aggressively, and obviously that didn't work out that first round, as you guys saw. So I had to wrangle myself back in and bring out that home wrecker and kind of stick with Kip, and it obviously worked out very well there.
I think these guys had absolutely no idea what was going on at that point. Pyro actually looking after an engineer. Unthinkable.
It's not the standard for eFFl, let me let you know.
No, not at all.
So that's what pyros are meant to do. Greg, where were you?
That's
He was
being
off
a
trying to
bro.
get clips for his frag video.
GG, guys, GG.
Yeah,
It
well,
was good fun. I enjoyed it.
Congratulations, definitely deserved all round there. You've done exceptionally well. I mean, how are you guys going to sort of come back from this, though? I mean, clearly, if it was a case that you kind of walked away, then that would be the big triple. That would be I-46. That would be SNSD versus... that would be everyone. I mean, basically, you kind of let the side down. So what are we going to see? Are we going to see another one of these events?
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, you know, maybe we need to bring in some of the big guns. You know, talk to Pure and Pure. You know, Pure's been on our stream before, so you know, just slipped him into the roster, into the lineup. I'm sure there's, you know, I mean, Platinum made an appearance right once. You know, I mean,
is that the criteria? If they've
Enigma,
been on eXtv,
you know,
they're good to go.
Enigma, you know, he gets my emails. You know,
I totally talked to that guy one time. So good.
Stood next to him in the lunch queue. Absolutely guarantee. Yeah, perfect.
Yep. Sat with him at the airport. You know, it's good to go. Yeah, no, but it was a lot of fun. I hope that we get to do this again. It's fun to the eXtv staff to get together to play together. We don't always get to, even though we do have kind of this Project X team in Silver that's kind of like half eXtv staff and half eXtv friends. But it was good fun playing with you guys. I mean, you guys are a great group, and great for us to come together and throw this little event and have some fun. That's what it's all about.
Awesome. I think we are done here. I know I certainly need a few moments to contemplate what I'm going to do with the rest of my life, having seen this.
It changes everything.
It certainly does. Before we go, obviously, need to find out where you guys can find out about the awesomeness that is the eXtelevision.
Yeah,
Plugs. Do all the plugs.
eXtelevision.com is our website. We're going to make it sexier and sexier as we go on, but, you know, throw a little bookmark up there. And at eXtelevision is my Twitter. We're also, of course, on Steam. We have a Steam group, eXtelevision, and our Twitch TV is eXtv Esports. And I hyped it at the beginning of this match, but really, you guys got to check out the ESCA LAN next weekend. It's the best that North America has to offer for sixes. I mean, we saw that on display at I-46. It's Classic Mix-Up. It's Leviathan Gaming. It's the Space Whales and the Chess Club. And I mean, you know, Classic Mix-Up did such a fantastic job at I-46. Come watch the stream, cheer against them one more time. Leviathan Gaming, they lost Clockwork to the Space Whales. So, I mean, Classic Mix-Up's a big front runner for first place, but Space Whales Leviathan Gaming should be very tightly contested. And Chess Club, kind of a younger team, but it's good to see them at the LAN. It's going to be a great experience for them, and we'll see if they can step up and maybe get an upset. It's starting 10 a.m. Central, which this match started at 21:15 CET, and on Saturday we're going to be casting all day, and it's going to start at around 19 CET. So tune in.
Yeah, so be sure to check it out. It sounds like it's going to be an epic adventure.
And do we have anyone from Vanilla to do plugs?
Vanilla.
Okay.
Plug it up, boy.
We have a Steam community group, which is VanillaTV. We have our sexy website, VanillaTF2.org. We have a Twitter, which is not correct on our background on our Twitch page because we're lazy, which is twitter.com/VanillaTV. I lie, we're not lazy. We have a Facebook, VanillaTV.org, which is fantastic. We have a YouTube as well, which is VanillaTV.org. Inside 24 hours, I guarantee these VODs will be up there because, you'd love to watch them on YouTube. And we also have our IRC channel, which anybody is helpful to come into. Come in, have a bit of a laugh. We're there, Vanilla TV. That's hashtag Vanilla TV, and that's on the QuakeNext server on IRC.
Wow, that's pretty much everything that anyone could ever possibly want to know about Vanilla TV. Of course, I've been Agro from Quitscast, and it's only fair that giving you guys a chance to plug your shows. It's time we plug ours. Quitscast, of course, being the Team Fortress 2 podcast, available at quitscast.com and iTunes. Check us out. Make sure you follow us on our Twitter. Of course, twitter.com/Quitscast. You see the theme building here. Of course, facebook.com/Quitscast. Yes, we're always going to be there. KRITZKAST. So long as there's Team Fortress 2,
does that spell?
There will be
Quitscast.
Quitscast.
Oh, yeah,
it is Quitscast.
Yeah, it is.
One last thing to plug before I go. Team Fortress 2, a mix-up match, of course, tf2mixup.com. If you head over to the website at the moment, you will see it looks exactly the same as it did a few months ago. That's because there's been a very short delay, but expected pretty much about the same sort of times that these VOD comes up, and possibly in the next 24 hours, the website will be changing. The best way to know what's going to go on with that with that website is to go along to facebook.com/TF2Mixup or follow the guys over there on @TF2Mixup. Of course, as soon as it does go live, you'll have an opportunity to be playing once again with the creator of Team Fortress 2, Robin Walker, as well as a few other guys that you might recognize in the world of computer gaming. It really is pretty much the best competition you're ever going to be taking part of, and of course it is in aid of charity, so we love charities. I'm sure you guys do too. Anyway, my name, as I said a few moments ago, is Agro. I think it's time that both Agro and my good colleague over here, Mr. RuskeyDoo, leave you guys in your joy and wondrous moments of expectation, and head off and play a bit of TF2 ourselves.
Have
Good night,
dreams.
everyone. Bye.
Whatever
Sweet
you
dreams.
do, don't think of me and Agro wrestling covered in butter.
No, please don't do that. No, seriously, don't.
Yeah.